Hey everyone, Tyler the Antenna Man here with some very exciting news. Weigel Broadcasting, the company that operates MeTV, announced they are launching a classic cartoon channel branded as MeTV Toons. It will feature cartoons including Looney Tunes, Tom and Jerry, Scooby-Doo, and a ton more. When is it launching? Where is it launching? And how can you get it? Rather than reference a few online articles that may not have all of the answers, I went straight to the source and interviewed Neil Sabin, Vice Chairman of Weigel Broadcasting.
Give me a brief summary of what MeTV Tunes will be like.
Well, first off, thank you, Antenna Man, for having me on your channel. You do a great service for people, helping them find TV shows and channels over the air. And your first question is, why this channel, right? Why are we doing this?
Yep.
I'll tell you why, because everyone we talk to about it is excited about it. I always ask them, what is your favorite cartoon character? And they'll say Bugs Bunny or Pepe Le Pew or Popeye or something like that. And they're always smiling. And they're always thinking about happy times in their lives when they were children and even adults. These cartoons meant a lot to them and made them happy. And this is a network that's going to be 24/7 making you happy. I've loved cartoons. I love this programming. There's very little of it available over the air except on MeTV, where we do Saturday mornings and our Tune In With Me and the Flintstones on Sunday. And the numbers, especially on Saturday morning for MeTV, are through the roof. In fact, this past Saturday, the last half hour of Bugs Bunny had over 500,000 people watching it. So that told us that there's a real market for this, a real desire for it. And so many of these cartoons have just not been seen in so long that it was almost a natural to go and do it.
Would you be able to name a few specific cartoons that will be airing on the network?
Let's see. I have a little list right
Oh, he's
here
got a
for you.
list.
I've got a list. First of all, everyone has favorites and everybody probably has a big list that's watching now. I will tell you that we have hundreds of cartoons. We can't put them all on at once, but over the years, you will probably see an awful lot of the cartoons that you love. And here's some of the ones we're starting with. All of the Warner Brothers characters, Bugs Bunny, Porky Pig, Daffy Duck, Foghorn Leghorn. From the MGM Classic Studio, we have Tom and Jerry and Droopy Dog and all of Tex Avery's cartoons. From Columbia, we have Mr. Magoo and all the cartoons that they made under the UPA studio, which is like Gerald McBoing Boing and some real avant-garde fun stuff. And then we have the whole Hanna-Barbera library, not just
Oh,
the,
I'm excited about that. I
yeah,
am very excited about that.
that's everything from Flintstones to Jetsons to Scooby and all the Scooby spin-off shows and movies. And we've got, Magilla Gorilla and Pumpkin Puss and Mush Mouse and Secret Squirrel and Josie and the Pussycats and Johnny Quest. And it just goes on and on and on. And then for anime fans or people who didn't even know it was anime before it was anime, we have Speed Racer and Marine Boy, which are from my generation. And there are people out there going, yes, Speed Racer, I know. And then one of the smartest, best cartoons ever made for adults, but kids watched it too. That's Bullwinkle. So we'll have Bullwinkle with Dudley Do-Right and Mr. Peabody and Sherman, and all the Jay Ward cartoons will be on every night. Then we have all the Casper cartoons and all of his friends, Herman and Catnip and all of those shows. Then we'll have Inspector Gadget, which is another favorite from your generation. And then we have a bunch of cartoons based on movies that were really kind of fun. We have Ghostbusters and Police Academy and The Mask and Beetlejuice, and then all of the Max Fleischer cartoons. He was really a genius. He created Betty Boop. He made the Popeye cartoons and a bunch of classics. They'll all be there. And that's only the beginning, but that's a lot. We have 24 hours a day to fill. Oh yeah, we have all the Jerry Anderson shows, the puppets, that like Thunderbirds and Supercar and all these shows where they're marionettes and animated. They're really interesting, and late night you'll be able to see those. And we'll be announcing more stuff as time goes on, but that's a pretty big list to start with.
That indeed is a pretty big list. I expected you to name maybe like 5 or 10, and you just kept going on and on and on. You didn't even name them all. So this is definitely
Got a
very
big
exciting.
list,
You got the
big
little list right
list.
there. You came prepared. That's great.
Yeah.
So when is the network launching?
It's launching on the 25th of June, just a few days before the 4th of July holiday. And you're probably asking, well, where is it going to be? We're a big believer in antenna TV and free TV, and it's going to be on all of the stations owned by Weigel Broadcasting. And our stations cover about 40% of total US households. We have stations in New York, Los Angeles, San Francisco, Seattle, Dallas, Houston. In fact, we have deals now for 9 of the top 10 television markets. And we have a lot of other deals that aren't just Weigel stations, and we'll be announcing them soon. We're outselling the network to all of our partners who have MeTV. They get first dibs on it. So if you know of a MeTV station, they're being offered this network, and we hope they'll take it. I think we'll be in about 80 different markets when we launch.
That's very exciting to hear, and I'm sure my viewers are very excited about it. One thing I did want to ask is, you mentioned a few cities, and I might have misheard you. Did you mention Chicago, where you guys are based at?
Of course, that's where we're based. We will be on the air in Chicago, of course. You're right. I mentioned all the big markets except us. 9 of the top 10 markets. I think we're missing one of the top 10 markets, and it starts with a B, and hopefully we will find a home in Boston. But the other top 10 are all done. We're gonna have a lot of fun things on July 27th. It is Bugs Bunny's 84th birthday, and we're doing a whole day of Bugs Bunny and a special that we're producing all about him. There's gonna be a lot of surprises. It's gonna be a lot of fun. We're glad people are understanding that all you need is an antenna to get this, just like so many of the things you talk about. You educate people beautifully on how to take advantage of free, over-the-air, beautiful HD TV. Thank you.
Not a problem, and thank you for all your network does for cord cutters, providing very great content free over the air, because not all content over the air is worth watching. The content on your network definitely is.
Well, thank you. And then we think this one's going to be big. It's going to
I
be
think it is too.
Acme big. It's going to be
really
Anvil big. It's going to be
Excellent.
High in the Face big. So smile and thank you.
Right after I ended the recording of the interview, Neil added that the company plans to launch a free curated streaming version of MeTV Tunes that can be accessed on many streaming devices. In the meantime, MeTV Tunes will officially launch free over the air on June 25th in dozens of markets, including New York, Chicago, Los Angeles, San Francisco, Seattle, Dallas, and others on this list linked in the description. If your market isn't on this list, contact your local TV station that carries MeTV and ask them to carry MeTV Tunes as well. You can also contact streaming services like Friendly and Philo, since both already carry MeTV and should add MeTV Tunes as well. A huge thanks to Weigel Broadcasting for offering great content free over the air to antenna viewers. They are one of the few true broadcast companies left that actually serve their viewers, while other networks lock them out of accessing their channels and even use them as pawns to get more money from cable and satellite providers. See video in the description. I hope you're as excited as I am for the launch of MeTV Tunes. Most of us grew up watching these classic cartoons, and it's great to see them return to a 24/7 classic cartoon network. It will truly bring a lot of joy to people, including myself. An additional thanks to everyone who supports me on Patreon or is a member of my YouTube channel. If my videos helped you cut the cord with an antenna or just keep you in the know of what's going on with free over-the-air TV and you'd like to help support them while gaining exclusive perks, visit patreon.com/antennaman. Click the join button in this video, and you can also click the thanks button. If you're on Facebook, you can like my Facebook page at facebook.com/antennamanpa or sign up to my email list linked in the description below. Stay tuned to my YouTube channel for more cord cutting and antenna related videos, and have an awesome day.